Fabrizio Romano. Martín Zubimendi is really, really tempted to join Liverpool. He believes that Liverpool is really something special. Just let that sit there for a little second. Just have a little sip. Let that sit there. Top Cop said that means nothing. Well, it's better than hearing that he doesn't fucking want to come, bro, isn't it? So, you know, I'm not here saying it's done. But it's certainly trending in the right direction, my friend. And, you know, I'm far happier reading that than Zubimendi's having second thoughts and might not want to come. Do you know what I mean? So I get where you're coming from. But you got to try and piece all these little things together. So again, for everyone saying it's not on his Twitter, it's quotations from something he's doing that have been quoted by the aggregate accounts at Liverpool. So just search Anfield sector, anything Liverpool, those accounts, and you'll see what I'm talking about. People get way too stressed. It's not on his Twitter. That's because it's a quotation from something he's speaking on that somebody else has just taken from it and attributed to him. So calm down. Relax. Nobody here ever said Fabrizio Romano tweeted anything. All we said is Fabrizio has said this, this, and this. So chill. It's good. Look, it's trending in the right direction. If Romano's saying things like Zubimendi thinks the project at Liverpool is really, really special, you know, that's not a bad thing. Sean Lester said, under Slot, Zubimendi would be boss. I just keep coming back to this in my head, Sean, and I know I'm not on my own on this, bro. Imagine him and McAllister. Him, McAllister and Soboslai, or him, McAllister and Elliott, or him, McAllister and Gravenberch, or him, McAllister and Jones, or whatever combination you want. It's phenomenal. Copa America winner, European Championships winner, World Cup winner. Oh my God, it'd be amazing. So, Plettenberg has now said, Liverpool are pushing to sign Zubimendi with talks ongoing. 25-year-old midfielder is keen to join Liverpool with immediate effect. His agent has the best connections to Liverpool as they're also managing Xabi Alonso. It is unclear whether Liverpool has to pay the €60 million release clause or whether free negotiations are possible. And that coming from Plettenberg and Sky Germany. So we've had Romano, Jacobs, Plettenberg and a few others now say that the player is minded to come to Liverpool, leaning to come to Liverpool, desires the move to Liverpool. I think we're getting close. And look, some of these journalists I don't really believe a lot of the time. Like, I have big issues with a lot of the stuff Plettenberg has put out over the last year. But all of them together is starting to look like a positive picture. Craig, Martín Zubimendi must know this is his one chance to join Liverpool. If he doesn't sign, we'll go elsewhere. I hope so, Chris. Look, we know a couple of things. We know that his idol is Xabi Alonso. And following in the footsteps of his idol, coming to Liverpool Football Club, all that he needs then is to win the Champions League in that first season, and it's sexy times. He knows we're a special club. He knows that midfield with him in it, alongside McAllister and Gravenberch or Soboslai or whomever you pick yourself. He knows, you know. Sociedad aren't going to be challenging for the major honours. So at some point he's going to have to make that difficult decision to leave his hometown club. And we're trying to make that this summer. Sean, I'm loving where your head's at, bro. Let me get this up on screen for you. By the way, can we get a massive W tonight and get up to 267,000 subscribers? 4,100 people in the chat. Please do hit that subscribe button if you haven't. And let's see if we can get the last 178 subscribers we need. Zubimendi signs, said Sean, we're winning the league. You're not going to get any argument from me. You're not, mate. I'm ready for war this season. Get Zubimendi in, get a centre-back in, and let Slot cook. And watch us and Arsenal fight it out when Manchester City just fall apart as the season goes on and the charges come time to answer. And yeah, bring it on. So now we've got Dave O'Cop coming out with, says, exclusive interview. Mikel Recalde, who covers Sociedad, tells us that he believes Martín Zubimendi will join Liverpool. My opinion is he's going to leave. So, again, it's certainly leaning more tonight towards the positive side of this. There's not much coming out that's saying it isn't going to happen. So that's making me feel even more excited and at ease now. So again, a comment from the guy that was on Dave O.C. Kopp's interview said, I sincerely believe that Liverpool is a very attractive club and one that is very fond of the Basque country. Obviously Aldo was there as well. Probably because Real played the UEFA Cup tie in the 70s against the Reds, because of John Toshak was his coach at 3 stages. One of the great myths of the club, Xavi Alonso, one of the best youth players in history. I think that's where Aldridge went as well, right? So you've got Toshak there. You've got obviously the path trodden by Xavi Alonso. And then you've got John Aldridge, who I believe, if my memory's correct, played for Sociedad as well. So again, there's a lot of fondness for the Basque country and of course for Liverpool and Sociedad. Also another quote from that conversation on Dave O.C. Kopp's account said, Liverpool have come a long way in these past 2 weeks in conversations with Zubimendi and his people. It's certainly, let's have a look at the poll we put up anyway, where we asked, do you feel a bit more positive on the deal than earlier? And 74% of you guys said yes. We're going to leave it open because we've nearly had 2,000 votes on it, so we'll leave that up. Craig, John Aldridge's last game for Liverpool was on the 12th of September 1989, the night we beat Crystal Palace 9-0 and went top of the league. He then left Sociedad the next day for 1.1 million quid. There you go. So the connection's there. We've had Aldo go over to Sociedad, obviously, and always spoke in glowing terms, by the way, about his time over in Spain with Sociedad. Then we had Xavi Alonso, of course, come across from Sociedad to Anfield. Won the Champions League there straight away as well. How sure are you that we signed Zubimendi? I'm going to stick to the 80% that I said earlier on. That's a number I'm fairly happy with. Stephen Rosca said, announcing Zubimendi on Sunday would be just perfect, I have to say. It'd be lovely to be able to unveil him before or a half-time in the Sevilla game, something like that. It'd be brilliant. Craig, if Zubimendi joins Liverpool, could we compete against Real Madrid in a final? Yes, of course. Look, you look at Madrid's squad, and I'm not going to sit here and say it's anything other than damn impressive. But on any day, with the right coaching and everybody pulling in the same direction, football can do some mad stuff. So, do I believe on a one-off occasion we could beat Madrid? Yes, of course I do. It's going to be very difficult. But if you put our best 11 out there on the pitch, with everybody really fighting in the system, working really hard, I think it matches up. It matches up against most teams in the world. So, you know, you got to acknowledge the squad Real Madrid do have. But a good team always beats a good group of individuals, in my opinion, as well.